Cops chasing cops, cops arresting cops. Where have we heard this one before? This interesting case of Tejinder Bagga being arrested by the Punjab police in Delhi following a complaint filed against him for making some incendiary remarks on Twitter is nothing but a comedy of errors, in my opinion. I could be wrong. You guys can correct me. So what really happened? The Punjab police says that 3 notices were issued to Tejinder Bagga to appear in person to explain what he had said in his tweet, and he ignored all those 3. So Punjab police comes to Delhi, and this has been in the air for a few days that Punjab police is going to come and arrest Tejinder Bagga. And they arrested him. And then Tejinder Bagga's father files a kidnapping complaint against the Punjab police in Delhi police. The Delhi police gives chase to the Punjab police, catch up with them in Haryana, and gets hold of the of Tejinder Bagga, and then they bring him back along with the Punjab police posse. Now the Punjab police posse is in jail. Where the ADGP from Punjab has to fly down to Delhi to plead the case of these arrested policemen so that they can be freed. Who's right, who's wrong? Oh, that's all forgotten a long time ago. Did whatever Tejinder Bagga say merit his being locked up? I don't know. You have to decide. This has to come to a court, and we have to look at what he said and then look at what the others say in the heat of the moment as far as politics is concerned. After all, Mr. Tejinder Bagga, whatever be his merits or demerits, he's a general secretary of the BJP, and as such, he commands a certain amount of name. I mean, this is just the title that gets a certain amount of stature, and everybody has jumped in. This has made into a political battle. My good friend, even Dr. Rajeshwar Singh, has made some very interesting remarks. Whatever it is, I'm not going to go into whether somebody is right or somebody is wrong. But this is not the first time, guys, that a policeman has been arrested by the state police of somebody else. Why I say that is because about 20 plus years ago, nobody less than the current National Security Advisor, Ajit Doval, he was arrested by Mumbai police in Delhi. And this is just comical how these things happen, because it clearly screams of political vendetta. Why? Because who did Tejinder Bagga make comments against? The Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal. Who controls the police of Delhi? The Home Ministry, not the Delhi state. So who is in power in Punjab? The Aam Aadmi Party. Who is the president of Aam Aadmi Party? Arvind Kejriwal. So one could easily make the connect that this guy is trying to get back at Tejinder Bagga for what he said to him. But wait a minute, hasn't Arvind Kejriwal made some very nasty remarks? What about those? So these things can go on and on. This is what is called as whataboutery. But I think this is just entertainment, and it is taking the focus away from real issues. What are the real issues? Amit Shah has been on a tour. He toured Tamil Nadu. He is now, I think he's still touring West Bengal. But what is very interesting is that he has come a year too late. 5th of May 2021, violence was unleashed against the BJP ground workers, and BJP did not even lift its little finger in support of them. This will go down in memory as one of the worst ways in which a party can treat its rank and file. And Mr. Amit Shah has no answers for this, and neither does Mr. Modi. So why is this happening? And violence in elections is not new to West Bengal, but the scale and the magnitude, the viciousness with which the attacks were done is something that is really, really sad. Also, why is the government, that is the Home Ministry, taking so long to draft what, in my opinion, should be a one-page rules for the CAA? Clearly, there are some majburiyan that these people are suffering from that is like an iron fist holding them. You shall not touch the CAA. Why don't you come out and tell what the problem is, so all of India can understand your difficulties, your majburiyan, your, I don't know, you can fill up that part. Whatever it is, compulsions if you want. But if you don't say that, people will keep on heaping abuse after abuse, saying that Mr. Amit Shah doesn't know what he's doing as a Home Minister. This, albeit the first one to dare to abrogate Article 370. It's the same Amit Shah So what is this? Why is this 180-degree stance difference? We don't know. Only Amit Shah can explain this. Again, this comes down to communication. This BJP government doesn't like to communicate, and when it does communicate, it is almost one way. This reliance on one-way communication is going to go only so far. And this has been amply proved in the case of West Bengal elections. In 2019, the BJP got 18 seats and surprised Mamata Banerjee. And then when it came to state assembly elections, I think they did not change the script a whole lot. Unfortunately, anytime there are state assembly elections, the issues are different, the feeling is different. They should have listened to what the ground was telling them. They did not. They parachuted all their campaigners from the north, and everybody was saying Jai Shri Ram. A couple of times if they had done Jai Durga Mata Di, maybe that would have made a difference. And elections are lost and won on emotions. You have to strike the right chord, and nobody knows this thing better than Amit Shah. Then how did he get this thing so horribly wrong in the case of West Bengal? Believe me, even today, the shadow of this bad defeat still lingers. Mamata Banerjee is sweeping every election. And you can only say that, oh, they are rigging it. What is important is BJP has let its cadre down, and they need to make some serious amends, serious tapasya, so that they understand that whatever happened. Please excuse us. We will be more deferential and show the same kind of alacrity, the same kind of enthusiasm that they showed when one of their general secretaries, Tejinder Bagga, by the way, this man also campaigned in West Bengal. I don't know what he got to say for himself. All these people should publish a report card. I campaigned in 5 constituencies, so many of them won, so that people know who did well, who did not do well, where is room for improvement. None of that will happen. BJP doesn't believe in communicating. They just think that they can come and stand up and then people will vote for them. Wishful thinking that has been proven in the West Bengal elections. So I'm hoping that there is a more open access to the top leadership from the rank and file of BJP. Only then will they know what exactly ails the party at the ground level. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to click on the bell button for notification. If you think you gained something from this monologue, please feel free to donate via the Super Friend button that's also on the bottom bar. You can donate any amount you want, and I think there's a limit on minimum amount. And if you think that it was worth your time, please do that, and please encourage and support us. Namaskar.